Okay.
Scroll up so you see how you're doing.
Yep, they can hear me.
Scroll up. You see it. Now you know what you're looking at. Ooh, it's active. It's active.
All right. 1 second. Sound check. Coming up.
I'm checking in a second. But go ahead and start talking.
Okay. All right, everyone. Today I am explaining two Arduino kits.
Yep.
Two different examples to explain the essence of what an Arduino kit can do and the difficulties you could come up with these examples. One, the easiest. Second, the hardest. All right. Well, that's a sound check. But
Make sure you're speaking to your camera.
Okay.
There's a microphone on board.
All right. Let's first of all
You can take the camera and
show you. Yeah, I know. Let's show you the easiest one. It's about 2 wires and that's it. And the hardest one. A lot of wires, but it looks like spaghetti, but oh well. It still takes some time to make something even like this or like that due to the fact that you have to watch your wires and where you place them. Otherwise, it will not work. Right now, this is working. I flipped the switch off. But what happened essentially is that each terminal is connected back to each other, if you could see. Each terminal is connected at this point, which means negative, negative, positive, positive. So the power is drawn across correctly. Then it follows the switch. So I hit this switch, the wheels may move. Same for the dangling one. Alright, that is the hardest one. Mostly due to the fact that that would be a moving autonomous robot. However, one part I will mention is this is only as hard as you make it due to the fact that all you need to do is follow essentially what the diagram told you to plug in. Most times they will give you, let's say, a key for you to plug in certain chords. Let's start off with the PDF file. I'll show you a version of a diagram of one of the experiments. Let's place you back over here. Okay, I will begin sharing my screen. Possibly. Okay. Let's see. Does not seem possible. That is okay. Alright. So what I will explain then is what is on the PDF. Yeah, I can't show the screen. Yeah. So, essentially what it is if you can see the 5V to 5V, then that means the darker one, or the darker slot that looks like a hole, is on the breadboard. The other 5V would be either on the breadboard or to the Arduino. Just like over here. Harder to see, I know, but I'll try to flip it to the side so you can slightly see. This is actually how far you have to go down to see what is over here. Making sure you hit the right pins, otherwise it will not work. One wrong pin messes up the entire thing. Now let's move on to the easiest one, the one that simply blinks. Alright. There's the function. All it does is blink. The positive and the negative are connected, one to each, either the resistor or the jumper cable that is connected back to G and D, which is ground, and a pin, 13, which is coded in with the code here. These pin modes are labeled for a reason, because when we plug them back up, that code will recognize that it has something to interact with, if you understand. Those are the two Arduinos. That's how they work, and in such a way. There was another called Simon Says, but because of the potentiometer that I do not have, I was not able to finish it, so I had to take out the wires. However, what would have happened is the potentiometer would have played a sound, essentially like Simon Says. You have to press the buttons in that exact same beeping motion. Then the LEDs would beep with it. I'll try this out later, likely, and give it out some thought. But that is essentially how Arduino Unos work. Alright, let's go over the functions one last time. Blinking. Okay. And autonomous robot. What is different about this, though, is the fact that autonomous robot would be connected below with adhesive tape, so it could actually continue moving, like this. So you can slightly see. Alright, looked at the sound check. Okay. Now let's flip the switch, since the switch essentially controls what goes on. As you can see, the wheels are moving. I'm gonna hold them still for better reviewing. Okay. Alright. This concludes the short live. There will be a longer live later on tonight where I speak upon robots, FTC robots. Later. All good?